Hello, this is RedFox468, and as you can currently see, I changed my name because what I thought, when you ever put Jonathan E, you wouldn't ever find it in the search. I mean, if you ever gonna search for my channel, so that's why I kept it to my username because it's a lot easier to find and less complicated. But now on to how to draw manga part 3, or how 3 in Japanese is san. I actually know this. Yeah, I don't know Japanese. Only a little bit, tiny. Okay, so how to draw manga part 3, and focus. Okay. So we're gonna. Last time we focused on where the placement of eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and you know, of how kind of it's gonna be, somewhat. And I think most artists, especially me, struggle with a few things, and that includes hairdo. There are all these varieties, and you can even make one yourself, but it's always kind of hard to pick out the right hairdo for the right character, because it's gonna show the type of character they are. And I mean, how many hairdos there are? And there's many. I mean, if you can find, if you know all these hairdos and everything, well, it's great. You can use them with whatever. But I'm not saying to go and join Cosmo to learn the hairdos. No, I'm just saying that there's many of them, and you should look at some photo reference or some mangas. For example, Naruto, Death Note, or Mark Hurley's book Brody's Ghost, or Mickey Falls, any of those mangas, to see their hairstyle will be, it's something that you can use for your own characters. Now, I don't want to talk much because then this guy, yes, you, is gonna start saying some random stuff. The subtitle character. Oh, okay, so not the subtitle character. Yeah, it's just gonna be. So we're just gonna do some hairdos here, and I'm gonna show you how to do them. I mean, basically what to do, and I'm gonna show you from the front, side views, and probably the back. I mean, there's nothing much about the back view. I mean, you just shade it in kind of or something. So you know what? Let's get in here and start to draw. Okay. So then, from the front, we're gonna have say a nice circle here. Try to get a circle, place somewhat like a circle to represent the head. The circle is the most basic drawing, drawing shape ever. Like, the most one use, and the basic. It's the most basic, pretty much same. Okay, so I'm trying to make this like a how to draw book, but except in a video format way. It's, it's like a CD guide, CD manual. If you ever get those in the mail when you buy something. Okay, forget. So I don't know, around here is gonna be the eyes, and the rest, the parts, whatever. But we're not gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on the hair. So apparently the more closer to the scalp, this part of the head, you are, the more less volume it'll have. So it look like wet hair, like it's been wet. That's a good way to add, to show that it's wet or it's like really down. The more you add, the more volume it'll have. It'll show more puffy, more, out of organized. So you never actually do your hair here because it won't look right. So you always do it a little bit above, whichever you want. I technically sometimes I prefer to do it to start my hair like somewhere up here, around this much. So you don't have to cover this. Like, just draw a circle or something. So there's many styles. So I'm just gonna do one. It's the one that I mostly use, or sometimes around there. If you hear any of the background, please ignore that. My little nieces are watching a movie. Something like that. You get the point. There's many different styles. This is a type of messy type of hair. So, and then there's always that strand of hair, the long strand of hair, which appears right here. And then you start, making all of this other things. Well, let's pretend the next is somewhere around here and put that there. Well, whatever. Well, for one thing, the longer the strand, it looks more like a female type of hair, so like a female character. So if we shorten it out, maybe. I mean, they're not like super drastically long. Like, for example, female hair, they have it long, like the sideburns, and because women's hair, they have to have it long. Well, they don't have to, but it's preference here. It's preference. So you see, the more volume you add to it, the more it'll look like hair. And whenever doing these things, you don't ever want to do them exactly right, like exactly the same. Or here, I mean, going like this every single time won't look like hair. Mess it up around, something like that. Doesn't matter. But yeah, look at styles in hair and try to copy them. Try to copy, and even the eyes. I showed you the most basic eye. Well, there's actually two more basic eyes. Probably the one that mostly gets used. Sorry, is this one. Where they have the little thing like that. I mean, come on, you've probably seen this already, right? One of those eyes that go like that. They have the little thing, and the other one which is like that, or something like that. It's somewhat like that. But in other ways, mostly the eyes and the hair, they're just made up as you go. Right now I made this one up. This is actually not the one that I use on my characters. But, make your own, get creative. It's pretty much what you have to do. It's nothing big. I'm checking the time so it won't be too long. And please, subscribe. No, I'm not done yet, but subscribe somewhere around there. It'll help. Sorry about that. So, there's like many different ways of drawing hair, sketching hair, whatever you like to. Just come up with it. So here we have the front view. Imagine this as a how to draw book, like I said, except with a like on DVD thing. When you buy a package, they don't give you the manual anymore. They give you a DVD. There you go. One little hairstyle you can also do. And when it gets pretty long, they sometimes show it over here, more down towards the neck. So let's try on the side now. Okay, time for the side view. And once again we're gonna try to draw a circle here. Doesn't have to be perfect, but something like that. And let's pretend here's the nose. Let's pretend that's the nose. It's kind of weird, but no. Something like this. And okay, everyone gets the point. Okay, here we go. So let's just pretend this is a good looking face. So no, it's okay. All right. The ears. I don't really want to focus on that because there's many different ways also. But, just do something like that, and then add the little thing here, or add this little thing here, like that. You got a basic looking ear right there. Just do those things if you want. It really doesn't matter, but something. I have to actually come up with my own ish way. Actually, for the ears, I actually look at Mark Curly's way of drawing ears and other ears and try to figure out a way to balance it out. So yeah, from the side, it's basically the same thing, except you have the little thing up here, so we're gonna draw that. When coming down here, you start drawing these little things. This is what I was talking about, the thing that goes down. Girls will mostly have it down, way down here. So, like that. Comes back and forth and back and forth and whatever. And here we go. There you go. Pretty simple. Yeah, something like that, alright? So, there you go, it's like ish view of this. Please ignore the background. really trying not to take so much time on this. There you go. Basic. So if you've seen my message to Mark Curly, you would have seen how I used to draw it, and I didn't even know nothing about manga. I just reading books and I mean, thought drawing them like, how was it? Like this, an oval shape was good enough, and I'll draw the hair like that, or like this, kind of like that, and I'll draw it inside like this, and I'll put the lines like that around like that, and I thought that was authentic manga, which then I found out it wasn't. Authentic manga is different. It's more, well, manga-ish. But anyways, that's pretty much how I look at the back view. You see coming down here to chin. Here in the front, you start to curve here if you want it like that. It just comes with experience. So, see this part right here, it's this. It just comes with experience. So nothing. Apparently I'm still trying to learn this little part here. Can't get it right. It's always look weird. Now there's many. Okay, from the back, it's pretty simple. I mean, yes, there's some, you still have to keep the volume thing and everything like that, but to tell you the truth, I really don't know how to do it from the back. It's kind of hard. Yeah, this is man, then this is the guy. There's the hair there, and then it's just basically like doing it from the front, except with something like that. I'm sorry, I just really don't like to do it from the back. It's really horrible. But it's basically like doing it from the front, except you don't put these things in there. You continue all the way down to here, and adding all those. That's basically what it is. So nothing more, nothing less. Basic stuff that you can learn. And some sketches. Right. Let's try the nose. I've done this sometimes, but in most cases you'll find them like this. Use the mouth or whatever. There's the mouth, there's the nose, there's the mouth. You see that? And over here will be the eye or whatever. In the front it will be sometimes like this. Sometimes sometimes they'll add the little shadow effect right here to make it look more like for teenagers, more for male type, strong male looking noses, like that. For some thugs that I have seen in the book of Mark Relay, he has them something like this. They have a pretty big nose. Wow. This is the first time I actually gotten this thing right. I feel so So, and then they're mad or whatever. They have. That's what I have noticed from his. That's how he makes it. They're like, dun dun dun. So, next one. Paper here. So now then, I really don't know. Oh, how about a story? Yeah, this is a story too. When I'm trying right here. So apparently, it's cool. You always find this one guy you don't like, and either and either he picks on you, says stuff about you. You know what I mean, or maybe you're that person, but who knows? But you always find this guy, and you always feel like you want to punch him, and that type of stuff. That you have to remember to forgive them, because they just don't know what they're doing. They think they're cool for messing with you. Just remember that, or try to restrain yourself from causing a big commotion in there. And if you're when people are talking bad about you, and the fights that go around school, at work, whatever, think, what will this prove? Would it prove it prove that you're strong, or that anything like that? You have to think about this. I mean, you're gonna get in trouble, but so is he. To refrain that, why don't you just don't, I'm not saying to go and run, but I'm saying, like, stand up to him without fighting. If he punches you, do not hit back. Do not. I mean, if it's just one punch, don't, because then they'll get after him and not you. I mean, but then if it's a fight, then I guess you're free to go at it, I guess. But yes. Oh dear, this is horrible. This is like real horrible. I think I'm gonna do an alien. I'm gonna do an alien. Yeah, let's do an alien. Everyone likes aliens, right? Let me see. We'll put this thing like that. Put them like this, and we'll have the little antennas right there. They look like fat antennas. Let's make this a fat. Antennas, and let's put some spikes, whatever, like that, whatever. Yeah. I'm bored. Yeah, so just be careful. You never want to angry someone. Just tell them, I really don't want to fight. Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Everyone will be happy, and done. That's it. Let's see. So, eyebrows. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay. Eyebrows. Many different ways. There's really not one single one that you can do always. But I hate it when this happens. When they like this, when they have that, and they're mad yet they're surprised at the same time. There's many different ways. You come up with it. Look at yourself in the mirror, and see what type of expressions you make. But had this ever happened to you? Have you ever actually you're drawing an emotion of your character, and I don't know where you find yourself making this emotional expressions on your face? you feel like you're doing it, yet you're not doing it, or sometimes you are, and I I stop immediately when I'm doing it, like, what's going on? it it's funny to me because it happens to me a lot when I'm trying this emotion. Like when it's mad, I start making like angry brows or something like that. Yeah, right there. I'm just really hoping I get to finish my book by December. But I don't know. I'm planning on making a book. I don't know if I should or should not, but I really want to. But I really don't know how the process of publishing a book, or getting it published, or who should I send it to, type of stuff. Okay. So, already told about this, the little outline on top of the eye. That's to, show the little shadow line. You find it on most mangas. Sometimes they just put it right here, or sometimes they go like all over. Sometimes they put it here, or sometimes they do this like here. It feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. Yes, I know. Promise, next video won't be like that. I really need to cover this thing. The next video will cover other things. I mean, but pretty much you can do it next, right? It's not that hard to do. Curved lines, whatever. Well, you get the point. Yeah, something like that. Just a little shadow there. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, so pretty much that's about it. I mean, that's all I have covered of the head. Next video we're gonna be covering we're gonna cover the upper body, the whole upper body, talking about the arms, hands, tiny little hands, skinny arms, the whole entire upper body. I like to mess around when drawing. Yay! The whole upper body, all of this. Yep, that's what we're gonna cover, or probably I'll actually do the legs with it. Who knows? Or I'll just do the upper body and then the clothing where the wrinkles will be and stuff like that. A brief subject, a brief explaining of where or less the wrinkles will be, and the hands. Still one of the frustrating things to draw, including the hair and all those. They're one of them. This is one of them. The hand. They're always, to me, hard to draw. I mean, it can be probably for you. If you look at your hand, no, of course it won't. But to draw this without looking at hand, which is highly recommended that you do, it will make it a lot easier. It's kind of hard. So. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry it sounds so boring, but I have a teacher who's boring. Her boringness, her boring disease is getting contagious, and I'm getting boring, stuff like that. I'm trying to make this as fun as possible. So please check out my other videos, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me some things that you want me to show you, and anything. I'll try my best to show you how to draw it, as long as it's appropriate. We're gonna stay with appropriate stuff. So yeah. I guess that's about it. So yeah, please subscribe. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you. It really helps me because it feels me more motivated to, you know, talk and come up with ways of talking. So subscribe. Hit that button up there. Hit it. It's not gonna kill you. Or would it? I don't know. Nah, I'm just kidding. So subscribe, comment, whatever you want. But definitely subscribe. It's recommended. It's mandatory to subscribe. So yes, just subscribe and or comment and tell me what you wanna learn to draw, or what do you want me to help you to try to draw. I'll try my best in doing it, and I'll haven't done lots of videos the Monday and the Monday after that and the Monday after that and the Monday after that. But either way, I've been busy. So yes, thank you for watching, and see you next time. I'll come back with another one a year later, I guess.